Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Fix This. In this episode we're going to be fixing a Bosch dishwasher that's not cleaning the dishes. We found that the wash motor kicks on and just doesn't spray any water around. So we're going to replace the wash motor. In order to start, we need to remove the toe kick, two Torx T20 screws. Once we remove that, we need to remove this little bracket here that holds the base to the frame of the dishwasher, and then there's a Torx screw right above that as well. Once we've removed those, we can remove the mounting brackets to hold the dishwasher in place. These can be either T20 Torx or Phillips or whatever the installer used to attach them with. Of course, this looks nice and easy in the video, but sometimes dishwashers don't just slide out. You might have to check for water or power. This one did just slide out though. Once we get the dishwasher out, there's two T20 screws that hold the right side panel in place. Remove both of those. Once those are removed, the panel will just pop right off the top. It's held in by a groove on the top and the back, and it just pops right off. It's pretty simple. We need to remove a T20 screw that holds the frame to the base. Basically, we have to separate part of the base in order to get to the motor. We'll show you that here in a bit. Move the insulation out of the way, and there's our wash motor. Remove the hinge cover. It just pops right off. We're going to grab our needle nose and lift up on the rope spring. This way that we can separate the base. Now I've got a really tiny Phillips screwdriver that I use to prop this up with. There's a hole that you can see it goes right through there. What we're basically going to do is separate the frame of the dishwasher from the base. So I've got the screwdriver in place. I step on the frame. We're going to lift the dishwasher out of the base and then push the screwdriver in to hold the frame of the dishwasher up. You just keep going until that screwdriver pushes right through. So there it pushed through, and that's going to lift that base up, or sorry, the dishwasher frame up enough to give you enough room to get to that motor. So there's kind of what it looks like afterwards. And now we can go ahead and look at removing the motor. I always take a picture of the wire connectors before I unplug them. So that's what I was doing there. These actually have the safety connections on them so that they can't just pull off. So you have to release the tab in order to get the wire to pop off the motor. Line 1 neutral and a ground on this motor. Once you've released the wiring, you're going to pull that plastic cover out of the way. My finger's pointing to a little white tab. I know, sorry, my hand's blocking it, but you're going to push the tab and rotate the motor clockwise. Once that tab's pressed, motor goes clockwise till roughly 2 o'clock. Then you can pull the motor straight out. Of course, easier said than done. But as long as you get that dishwasher propped up enough, there's enough room, and you can see the impeller's broken right off the motor. Now some of these give you the option to replace just the impeller. This one, however, you could not just get the impeller, you had to do the whole motor. So there's that tab I was talking about. The new motor comes with that whole housing. However, you can try to replace that whole housing if you want. That is a lot of work, and then you risk leaking as well. But that housing, there's nothing wrong with it. So make sure the seal's back in place, and we're going to use the existing housing on the dishwasher. Now this is the old motor. There's rubber tabs that hold the motor in place that you need to remove. You just pull those right off, and you're going to transfer those over to the new motor. Don't forget that it's a pain once that motor's installed if you realize you forgot those. Done it before. Okay, so the motor's going to go in. You're going to tilt it to about 2 o'clock. You're going to line up the housing and the motor, and once it's pushed in all the way, you're going to rotate counterclockwise until it's 12 o'clock. And it should snap in. Now you want to make sure to pull on the motor, make sure it's in place. Right now on the left side there, I was putting that rubber grommet in place. I'm going to zoom in here, see if we can get you to see, but there's a lot of wires in the way. But when you look down there, you'll see a bracket that sticks up that rubber tab goes onto to hold the motor in place. Okay, we're going to grab our wires. Green ground goes to the ground, and that's actually marked on the motor itself. So that one we know where it's at. Pretty easy. Then I pull out my phone. I always like to just double check and look. We've got the white and purple on the left. Plug that thing in. And the gray goes on the right, terminal 1. Okay, once that's done, put our foot on the base, lift the dishwasher up, remove the screwdriver or a pick or whatever you have to go in there, and then lower the dishwasher frame back onto the tub. I'm going to grab our door spring rope, stretch that up and hook it back onto the door. Make sure wires are out of the way and everything's seated and looks good inside of there. Put the heater cover back on and the hinge cover. It just snaps into place. Okay, once that's done, we're going to put the torque screw back in the back. I'm going to show you the bit. I love this DeWalt 45-degree bit. Well worth the $10 for a bit. So I recommend picking one of those up. Put the insulation back in place. And put the side wall. It goes into a groove on the bottom, so you have to put it at an angle. Then you're just going to snap it in place. And then reinstall the two T20 torque screws to hold that side panel in place. Sometimes fun lining that thing up. We're going to put our kick plate bracket back on. The screw also holds the base of the dishwasher to the frame. That's why we had to remove it. And then there's one other. You'll see my nifty little 45-degree bit come in handy here again. Love that thing. You're going to reinstall the dishwasher, snap your fingers, and boom, it's installed. So make sure you watch the wires and the water line. Reattach the mounting brackets to the cabinet. And that's all you need to do. Re-put the toe kick back on, and my video cut off and died before I was able to finish recording. So don't forget to like our page and subscribe for weekly videos. Thanks.